Are you curious about some simple psychology tricks that can significantly improve your mood? If yes, then this video is for you. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Number 1. Give yourself a positive label. According to a famous psychologist, you should give yourself a positive label that starts with the letter L. There is a simple mind trick that can instantly change your mood, and it involves the way you frame your questions. For example, instead of asking yourself, "Why am I so stupid?" reframe the question and ask yourself, "Why am I so smart?" Sounds weird, right? But it works. In one of the studies, researchers asked participants to recall a time when they failed at something and then asked them to reframe their negative thoughts. One group was asked to reframe their negative thoughts in terms of positive outcomes. The participants were divided into two groups. For example, "What can I learn from this experience?" While the other group was asked to reframe their negative thoughts in terms of negative outcomes. For example, "Why did I do this to myself?" After reframing their thoughts, the participants were given a series of questions to answer. And it was found that those who reframed their thoughts in terms of positive outcomes had a significantly better mood than those who didn't. So next time you find yourself in a bad mood, try this mind trick and you will notice how it instantly changes your mood. He gave an example of a person who calls himself a loser instead of calling himself a lazy or a bad person. If yes, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And if you want us to keep making such videos, subscribe for more updates. Thank you for watching. You might be thinking, how does labeling oneself with a negative trait help in improving our mood? Well, it may sound weird, but there is some truth to it. In one of his experiments, the psychologist split students into two groups. One group was instructed to list 5 positive and negative personal qualities, whereas the other group was asked to do the same, but beginning with the letter L. The results showed that those who labeled themselves first with the letter L had a better mood than the ones who didn't. The reason behind this is that when you start with L, you can only think of a few negative traits starting with that letter. You will struggle to come up with even 2 traits. Whereas if you are not given any constraints, you will easily end up thinking of more negative traits compared to positive ones. For example, if someone asks you to write down all the bad things about yourself, you will probably come up with more than 5 traits. But if the person asks you to write down all the good things about yourself starting with the letter N, so try giving yourself a positive label that starts with the letter L. Make it a habit to say it out loud so that it sticks in your mind. And you will notice that it helps you change your mood instantly. Number 2. Use the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is a simple yet effective strategy to overcome negative thoughts and change your mood. It was popularized by the self-help author Mel Robbins in her book, The 5-Second Rule. Transform your life by taking 5 seconds to do what matters most. According to Mel Robbins, whenever you have an urge to do something, whether it's a good or bad urge, you have 5 seconds to decide which path to take. For example, when you see a notification on your phone, you have 5 seconds to decide whether to pick it up or ignore it. Similarly, when you feel like eating something, you have 5 seconds to choose what to eat and how much to eat. She says that if you take longer than 5 seconds to make that decision, your brain switches off the logical part and switches on the emotional part, which makes you impulsively do whatever pops into your mind. So the next time you feel like doing something, count 5 seconds before actually doing it. And you will notice that it helps you gain control over your life and change your mood instantly. Number 3. Use this mind trick to instantly change your mood. We hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful.